Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Uh, Last night was very interesting. We had a roller coaster ride up and down. Uh, Man, we had good trades, bad trades, whatever. It was all over the place, right? Um, so I'm gonna talk about the Bitcoin chart because it's very important what's going on right now, guys. Right now, we did fall under the 200-day moving average, which is this green line. Okay, this right here, you see this. This, if you go to templates, this is called the MAEXP ribbon right here. Okay, uh, this would be the 21, so we could get a bounce off this 21, but creating this new, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about because I'm trying to teach you guys things here on these videos. So we ended up creating. We had a high here, but now we had a lower high here, right? Because it didn't get higher than this high, and now we're getting a lower low from here, and we got a lower low here. So right here we have the lower low. Okay, so what I'm expecting now, since we created a new lower low, I'm expecting now that we're getting a pullback. Okay, this is how you look for pullbacks. All right, once you start creating these lower lows, so we had the higher high, but then we had a low here. Now we're getting a lower low, and we had a previous. This was our previous low, which we just broke. So if we can somehow pull back above this 200-day moving average, which is right around 45, 200 area, and maybe close a daily above that, I think we can go back up. But the way this is looking right now, I am expecting a pullback anywhere from, which is my fib at 618, right around, what does that say? 42, 400 area. That's a possibility for a bounce. Also around the 41,000 area. Okay, so that's another possibility for a bounce. Or if this 21 keeps going up, it could bounce off this 21. So that's what we're going to look for. But right now, we are looking like it's a pullback. Short term, we could get a move back up and test this 21 or this 200. That could be a possibility. And then Ethereum and everything else could go up a little bit. But the way this is looking right now, I do not like this creating a new lower low. That's showing me that we could get these areas, possible pullback to these areas. And if those areas break down, yeah, then we could test these areas down here. But I don't know. I think this is more of a possibility right now. So I would look for this because the weekly's looking so good. So I would look for maybe a pullback to around those areas. Here, I'll draw this out for you guys. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Okay, 42. Now, if we do move back up here and get a candle close, then yeah, I would look for those marks we looked for or talked about the other day, 47 to 49 area. Yes, that would be our possibility, but we still get rejected at our previous fib. So yeah, so this is all what I'm looking at right now, guys, for Bitcoin. I do believe right now, since we did break down and we got this lower low, there's a higher chance that we do come down to these areas. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. I wanted to get that out there for you guys. Ethereum, we did get a little low right here, but we did not break this previous low. So, which is at 30.50. Okay, so we didn't break that. But I think if Bitcoin does break down, guys, I think more likely is we go back down and we test the 29.50 area. Okay, so that would be my point of interest right there, 29.50. Let's see about let's look for a point of control here. Let's go here. That's point of control. Let's go here to here. See point of control. Point of control is all the way down here. So I don't know if we're going to go down there unless we get like a really bad news or something happens. But so I don't think that's an issue. So I would look for if Bitcoin does pull back for a 29.50 area on Ethereum. We had our Matic trade yesterday. it did get above our mark, and we did get a nice little pump, but we didn't get that daily candle close. The daily candle closed under here, so we didn't get that continuation for my higher targets that I wanted. That were up. I think it was 171 and 189. I wanted to see a daily candle close above this area, above our purple box. We just didn't get it, so we ended up getting rejected. And you can see the touch points here at 147. Um, yeah, that was kind of disappointing, guys. I mean, me, if you're ever in this situation and you get in at 141 and it gets up to 143, this area, or 144, move your stop loss up there, okay? Once you get up into this area, all right? So this way, if it does get rejected and it comes back down, you cover your costs, you make a little bit of money, and you don't lose, all right? If you guys watch my channel, we always talk about moving our stop losses up. Now, Bitcoin is making a little bounce here. Ethereum is making a little bounce here. But let's see how this reacts. I just wanted to give you guys this warning that this is a possibility. There's still a possibility that we go up, but we got to watch out for these daily candle closes. And if you look at I made a mistake, and I did update it right away on Twitter. Um, that I said above 141, which right away I went on Twitter and I said, hey, if we can get a daily candle close above this area, I think we can get to 171, 189. Okay, so that was my goal right there, is to get a daily candle close above there. So now I'm used to. I'm new to the YouTube thing, and if you guys watch, if some of you old subscribers that have watched my videos know that when I say get above, that usually means a daily candle close. But there's new subscribers, and I should have cleared that up. But that's why I always put my Twitter in the link of all my videos, just in case I do make a mistake and I have to update something. That was something that I did for you guys. But yeah. Right now, short-term bounce, but I'm leaning more towards this area down here and this area down here for a potential pullback and a bounce, or to get back into this range here. We could do something like come down and then do something like this, and then go back up. Okay, so that is the possibility, or we can come down and touch down here and go, from our bump and run. So, but yeah, so those that's what I'd be looking for. More than likely, I think 41 holds up at the least. So yeah, so I just wanted to get this update out to you guys and clear things up. Make sure you guys are aware of this. Now, could we go up from here? Could we get a daily candle close above the 200 again and everything look bullish again? Yes. But just so, I fell asleep last night at my desk. So I didn't do an update, which was very disappointing. And that was my fault. I can't believe I did that. I ate a bunch of food and I ended up falling asleep. And I didn't make the next video, so I apologize for that. It was the night before. If you guys watched my video, I told you my alarms are going off, and I stayed up all night, so I just didn't get much sleep. So I apologize about that. Yeah, it sucked when I fell asleep at my desk because my legs were freaking sleeping. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I woke up. I said, "What the heck?" No one in my whole house decided that they couldn't come and wake me up and say, "Hey, you're sleeping at your desk." No, they just let me do it. I woke up. I was cramped. It was horrible. But anyways, that's what happened to me last night. And I moved my stop loss up. I got stopped out of the Matic trade, and it is what it is, So, yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys this update. I do not like this lower low on the daily. To me, that shows signs of weakness. And unless we get a pullback and a daily close higher, then I would look for more downside on all this, on Ethereum, on Matic, and everything. Matic, we could pull back down to the 126 area. Ethereum, we could pull back to the 2950 area. And on Bitcoin, anywhere from 20 or 42,400 area to 41,000 area. Okay. Now let's see if there is a possibility on a stronger possibility. We also could, if it's a stronger move, we also could just pull back to 4,300 area. I mean 43,000 area. I'm sorry, Bitcoin. So yeah, so that could be on a stronger note. So we'll look for that first. If that doesn't hold, then we just go down the list. Okay. So I just wanted to make this video nice and clear for you guys. Daily candle closes. My time would be 8 o'clock Eastern time on the East Coast of the United States. I'm not sure wherever you guys live, but you guys can look over here and there should be a timer. You see a timer right here in orange. I know this it's right above the line that I have here, but right above this orange. If you go to the daily, you'll see a timer, and it says 10 hours and 27 minutes. And if you go to like an hour chart, you should see a timer. It'll say 27 minutes. So we got 27 minutes till that candle closes. And on the daily, we have 10 minutes and 10 hours and 27. So you get the point. So that's how you kind of get a gist of when those daily candles are closing. But very important, guys. I just wanted to make this update. We could get a pullback, so just be aware of it. On ETH and on Matic, on everything we talked about. I still like the Matic chart. If we do get a pullback, I think on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on Matic, everything. I think we can get some really good entries, even if you like things like Solana or other altcoins, depending on the dominance, which we'll look at if we get to that point. Those could be possibilities to get really good entries and possibly go long, because I think if we do get that pullback, as long as we can hold this trend, like I said, we did have the hash ribbons indicator, which shows that we shouldn't go back under 37,300. But if we do, then yes, I would look for the gap to get filled and get back into my box down here around the 3,500 area, which that could be a possibility too. But I'm looking for more of this because the weekly looks so good. So I don't know if we're going to fill this gap. Maybe down the road, maybe if we get up to 50,000, we get rejected, and down the road, there's some major event or something. But in the history of getting that buy signal, like I said, it was the previous daily low that we never seen again. We did one time, which was the coronavirus, which was a black swan event. So I just want to keep that in mind. I just want you guys to keep all this in mind. Trade wisely, please. I wish we could have got that daily close on Matic. God, we would have crushed that trade. But even if you guys got in, you could have made a little bit of money, anyways. Either way, or at least move your stop loss to your buy-in, guys. When you go up 3, 4, 5%, move your stop loss to your buy-in price at least, guys. It's a rule that I always tell you guys to do, so this way you don't lose money. Who cares if you get stopped out and it goes up higher? You're not getting crushed in the trade. You might lose $20 or $30 or maybe $100 if you're putting in a $50,000 trade or something. But if you're only putting in a $5,000-$10,000 trade, you might lose $20, $30. It's like, who cares? It's like going out to get some food, but at least you're not getting crushed. So just keep that in mind, guys. Or what I like to do is move it up a couple percentage and cover your costs, make a little extra money, and you have nothing to worry about. All right. So that's how I trade. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. But that's how I do it. So it's money management. You move your stop losses up as you go. This way, I don't want anybody getting wrecked. Okay. So for all you guys that are new to my channel, it's a rule that I've talked about a lot, and I haven't talked about it in recent videos, which I should talk about it in every video. Just to plant it into everybody's head, because this is how I've saved my money, managed my money, and made money. Okay. because yeah, you might lose. And sometimes when you get into a trade, you can put your stop loss like maybe 2 or 3% under, just so you don't get wrecked. And if you lose 2 or 3%, and say you do it maybe 2 or 3 times, and all of a sudden you get that 20% move, guys, you made all your money back plus some. So, and you won 1 out of 5 trades, and you still made money. So I mean, it's just money management. Even though we're not looking to do that, guys, we're looking for 80% plus. We have been doing about 90% plus on my channel. We were a little conservative recently. We've been playing a little bit conservative just because of the FUD. But yeah, I would look for a pullback here, guys, to these lower levels. Yeah. So first one would be 43. The next one, 42 400 area, or 42 500. No, 42 400 and like 30 area. And then our low point would be around the 41,130 area. Okay. So, guys, much love to you guys. Take all this, put all this information, put it all, make sure you guys understand all this. Daily candles are very, very important. So always keep an eye on that at whatever time is on your ticker, on your time and your time zone. Keep an eye on that because that's very important. Listen, much love to you guys. I'll get this video out to you, and peace out.